So here we go. Let's do this now. Now I watched the English version of this. And the English version is not what he speaks. He speaks Ukrainian, so we're watching the Ukrainian version of this. Every single thing from SpongeBob. He's gonna make every single food from the SpongeBob show. Now, he's from Ukraine, so I'll tell you what he said. I'll tell you what he's making. That's it. Everything else will be. I've never seen this. I've seen the English version of this, which he doesn't talk in the English version. He's mute in the English version, but this is the Ukrainian. This is the original version, the Ukrainian version, where he talks. So we're gonna watch this, and that's about it. I know I'm sitting in my mom's chair. I really don't care, but yeah. So here we go.
Всем привет! Сегодня я перевел события Спанч Боба для того, чтобы приготовить абсолютно все меню Красти Крабс в реальной жизни. В меню собраны все съедобные блюда.
I'll tell you what he's making. That's all I'm gonna say.
Поэтому мы сможем выяснить, какое блюдо можно считать по праву самым вкусным. Начнем с самого популярного.
Krabby Patty first.
Вам придется с этим смириться, крабья душа. Я не могу приготовить двойной краб-бургер и все тут. Не могу положить на булку котлету, салат, сыр, лук, томат, кетчуп, горчицу, пикули и прикрыть это булкой. Я не понимаю порядок.
Начнем приготовление краб-бургера с котлеты. Нам нужен говяжий фарш. Сразу хорошенько его посолим и поперчим. Все, вымешиваем фарш, чтобы соль и перец равномерно по нему разошлись. После чего шарик фарша перекладываем на пергамент и начинаем формировать котлету. Готово. А жарить котлету мы будем на плите, максимально схожей на ту, которая была у Спанч Боба. Включаем нагрев. Когда поверхность разогрелась, выкладываем котлету и легко убираем пергамент. Котлета небольшая, поэтому на одну сторону уйдет всего минута. Также важная составляющая краб-бургера – булочка. Чтобы она не размокала от соусов, ее нужно поджарить. Выкладываем рядом с котлетой. Ее уже, кстати, пора переворачивать. Переворачиваем нижнюю булочку и на подсушенную часть сразу выкладываем котлету. Убираем все с плиты. Далее на котлету
Lettuce,
салат и ломтик
cheese,
Теперь овощи.
onion,
Нарезаем красный лук на слайсы средней толщины.
purple onions actually,
Далее то же
tomato.
самое с томатом.
He's cutting tomato.
Ну и
Little
последнее
pickles.
это пикули. Достаем
About
зеленые
yay
огурцы
big.
банки и нарезаем тоже слайсами.
He's cutting little pickles up.
Продолжаем сбор.
Onion.
Лук, томат.
Tomato,
Сверху выдавим
ketchup,
и горчицу.
mustard,
Осталось добавить
little pickles,
и прикрыть
bun.
это булкой. Все, классический крабс-бургер из Красти Крабс готов. Даже если сравнивать с мультиком, это
Krabby Patty.
максимально похоже. Осталось его только попробовать. Действительно ли он настолько вкусный, как об этом говорят в мультике?
This is made about 2 months ago, so yeah.
Да, это очень вкусный сбалансированный бургер. Смело ставлю ему
Number
оценку
9.
9 из 10.
A 9.
Следующее блюдо в меню
Pizza
Красти Крабс –
next.
пицца.
He's making pizza.
Алло. Простите, но мы уже закрыли.
Закусочный Красти Крабс, что вам угодно? Пицца. У нас есть пицца.
Мистер Крабс.
Наш разносчик кальмар вам ее доставит.
Мистер Крабс, но мы не готовим пиццу. И не доставляем ее на дом.
Мы их не доставляем, а ты доставишь.
В мультике пицца необычная,
car.
сделанная из краб-бургера. В жизни это повторить будет куда сложнее, но мы справимся. Мне понадобится ровно 5 краб-бургеров. Переносим на поднос. И начинаем их разбирать.
He made a lot of Krabby
Итак,
Patties.
с помощью пинцета
He's gonna turn to
все
pizza.
пикули, входящие
Take all
в
the pickles off them.
бургеров.
Harry, you should just. Yeah, I'll do that.
Готово. Получилось наполнить
That means I have to do a lot more reading.
Далее помидоры с соусом. Переносим их на доску.
Nah, screw it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna touch it. He's cleaning up the tomatoes.
Поэтому томаты нужно очень
He's chopping up the tomatoes.
Так поступаем с каждым лунтиком. Вот такая текстура получается. Но пока на соус это не похоже.
We'll do something else. Onion.
Его тоже используем в соус.
I'll turn this off. This is.
Но перед этим нашинкуем его максимально мелко.
I'll put something else on. Close. Close player. And we'll do something else. We'll put something else on. I was thinking about it, but I'm starting to get a headache, so I'll put something else on. Would it be time for that too on YouTube, on TV, on old TV? Wouldn't MASH be on right now? Yeah, MASH would be on right now. I want to make some money.
Right here, $10.
Plus, our consumer reporter John Matarese sharing tips.
I hate the Army. Usually I just can't stand it.
Think of it, guys. I gotta pop something, so I'll be back in a second.
2 days in surgery. I remove enough shrapnel to build a DeSoto. I evac an entire post-op full of patients. Then I go to the mess tent for my first decent meal. You know what they have for breakfast?
I'm closed.
Spam omelets with dried fruit cocktails. Now, how can I use that to look my mouth in the face?
Sorry, my pots and pans are asleep.
Rosie, one quick, nourishing breakfast, please.
Okay. I still got some grease left over from last night. What do you have?
A beer and a bowl.
What?
The breakfast of ex-champions. Listen to that. Snap, crackle, and burn.
Whatever you got in a shot glass.
I might as well open.
Anything similar?
Special today.
Big puzzball too, man.
Black treat. Thanks. It's got teeth marks on it.
It's a demonstrator model.
I am Hawkeye Pierce. Can I forget your name?
Scully, Jack Scully.
Listen, I don't mean to pry, but are the Chinese right outside the door or something?
Nope. I just came off the line about 5 miles back. Hell of a battle. When it was over, I decided to go away for a little rest. I've been walking in Thornton since sunrise.
You're AWOL?
About 3 hours.
AWOL. Did I hear AWOL? Sorry, buddy, but out you go. I don't want no MP busting in on me. I run a family bar.
I'll vouch for him, Rosie.
One MP, and it's your butt.
Been out there for 6 months. Every day, crawling and scratching from one lousy foxhole to another. Watching buddies of mine get clobbered 2 feet away, knowing there's no end in sight. That's what I call time out. I'm lucky to have made it this far, and I ain't going back.
That's the spirit.
This war's over for me, Mac. I'm going to sit right here and order drinks and pay for them with whatever I got on my back. I'll last out a good 10 years. Oh, Hawkeye, there you are. I don't know why, but there you are.
Speed is Sergeant Scully, and vice versa.
Hey, those are real
Hey,
soldier
pop,
clothes.
pop the zip. That thing hard to tell.
There's some paperwork you didn't finish, like for the last 6 months.
Tell him I'm sorry. No, tell him I'm not coming back.
Huh?
In fact, you can rent out my room. Scully and I are staying here forever.
You divorcing the Army?
Call me Spiegel.
I'll call you in Leavenworth. Come on, life is a sewer sandwich. Have a shot. Sorry, I'm on a rigid diet. No alcohol before breakfast.
We'll deal with you up a side of waffles.
Okay, 1 drink.
I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. That's one episode of MASH I'll not watch. I don't know what I want to watch. I don't even know what to do today. I already got my video done for today, so I'm good. I might do some more cartoon work today in a little bit. That's about all I really got to do. I'm just doing long videos for fun. I mean, the channel does pretty good, I think. I think we do pretty well on the channel. I mean, I'm just on it for fun. I just popped a big zit like hell under my chin. mean, it's
Welcome to my guide.
a lazy day, so I don't like to do much. So yeah,
Death is coming.
I don't watch scary. I don't watch scary stuff. I watch scary stuff, but only during.
You know what's smart? Treating yourself without
Factor's not that good.
being smart with Factor.
What's up, Ed? I'm glad you made it.
Not watching you. Tomorrow is supposed to be surprising. Doesn't want to stop on the channel.
You know, the morning coffee is as much a part of the Canadian experience as two official languages, 10 provinces, or one working helicopter.
10 provinces and a one working helicopter. I thought we had more provinces in Canada.
More drive-through coffee joints than public urinals. No wonder there's so many trees every year. And there's even a coffee maker's lingo. For example, you got regular, black, cream only, double, or in Harold's case, single. And you have these contests where if you drink enough coffee, you win a year's supply of sleeping pills. All you gotta do is flip off the lip, see what you win.
Heh.
Hey, I want something here. It's like a three-wheel all-terrain vehicle of some type. It's a Triumph. That says try again.
Damn, Red, you drink a lot of coffee. Is that a rubber band ball or a string ball, Red? Or a wire ball? Yeah, I didn't do that this morning. Yeah, I have not did that this morning. I had to do it real quick.
A lot of people in our area like to collect string. A lot of people in our area like to collect dust. Every 10 years, the town has a competition. See who has the biggest string ball. Yeah, check this out. What is that, Harold? Nothing. Wait a second, is that your string ball? Huh? I had a bad year. I hope you weren't expecting to win the competition with that unit there. No. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that, if we could all combine our string, and then we'd have one giant entry from the lot. Yeah, all right. But I'm not going 50-50 on the prize money with that little dust bunny you got there. No, but maybe something like 80-20. About 90-10. Okay, I'm going to meet in the middle, okay? 85-20. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know what? These remind me of planets. They look like planets. Don't they look like planets? Yeah. They look like planets. Yeah. Yeah. Yours is like Neptune and I'm Pluto. No. I'm normal and you're goofy.
Yeah, I might do B-Stars later on today. Who knows? We'll see how I do after this video.
For a Possum Lake boat cruise on the historic steamboat, the Maryland Belle. Duration of cruise subject to performance of bilge pump. Okay, cover your ears there, Dalton. Right, you've got 30 seconds to get Dalton Humphrey to say this word. About.
Hey, Bow, that's gonna be a hard one to think.
Okay, Dalton, this is an expression you hear a lot. Get out and stay out. Okay. When a soldier turns around and goes in the opposite direction, they call that the French. Okay. Look, if you're sailing and the boom swings hard from one side to the other, that means that soon you'll be coming.
2.
Okay, no. Oh, I know. Americans make fun of the way Canadians say this.
Please register your firearms.
Red, almost out of time. Yeah, no.
About
Okay,
it?
okay, don't remember last week you and Anne Marie were sparring a little, and I said, what was all that?
Yelling? You know, we weren't sparring, right? You know, I mean, it goes more than 3 rounds. That's about.
Yeah!
Rothschild Sewage and Septic Sucking Services, because your fruit you get right, not your lawn.
Most of you are probably familiar with these garbage disposal units. In my books, there's no better appliance for taking care of vegetables. It grinds them up into kind of a compact form and then fires them down the drain. Kind of like what the human body does. And I'm thinking, wouldn't it be great to be able to do the same thing with outdoor junk? Like trees or old school buses? All it takes is a little imagination, some mechanical ability, and neighbors who mind their own business. Okay, now for us to grind up all this junk you see here, we're going to need a pretty powerful garbage disposal. Whereas all we have is this old cement mixer. But to me, this is like when a woman marries the wrong man. Rather than starting over with somebody new, she just makes a few modifications. Got an agitator in there for mixing up the cement, but it's not strong enough to grind up, say, cast iron. So we're going to augment the blades by sticking a couple of prospecting tools on them. Okay, now, see these babies here? These are made for pounding rock. I mean, these are strong. They got diamond dust in there, and titanium, plutonium, and kryptonite.
Plutonium and kryptonite, that's illegal.
Attached real solid. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready to go here. I cut some holes in the bottom of her so that the pulverized scrap can just run right in through the bottom of our garbage disposal. And of course, we got our garden hose in here. This is so that water will run throughout the entire garbage disposal process. Otherwise, this could be dangerous. And as you know, safety is what I'm all about. Okay, but of course, the key to the whole process is to mount the unit over an open manhole. That way the output from your garbage disposal will flow safely and smoothly into the sewer system that you pay part of your tax dollars. Oh, sure, I guess I could have mounted this thing over the kitchen sink, but I've been married too long to make that mistake again. Oh, yeah, I had to add a little more power to the unit, so I took off the little belt that ran the electric motor and I put on a big belt. Now, I got with a small block 8 here, but if you were grinding, say, I-beams, might want to go with a Hemi or even a V12. See, the beauty of this system is you can gear the power to the size of the job.
Goes the windshield.
Okay, I've had to rethink the strategy a little bit here. I'm actually not going to start the unit up until after I put the scrap metal in it and after I put this lid on it. There's no lid on there, and I can't run the water through it. So I'm pre-cleaning all the mechanism with some gasoline.
Gasoline red, are you crazy?
Of course, cleanliness is not enough, you know. We also need to add some lubrication. It's all in there, haven't we? So I'm just going to cover the blades with oil.
Kaboom.
We're good to go. Tell you one thing, I'll have this yard cleaned up in no time. Remember, the women don't find you handsome. They should at least find you handy.
There it goes.
close to retirement age, he starts having some weird thoughts. No, not those weird thoughts. I mean, the ones about him having all this free time, and if he doesn't use it for something productive, he's going to feel like somehow he wasted it. Next thing you know, he's signing up for mambo lessons, learning how to cook, carving ladder openers out of cow patties with a chainsaw. This is a huge mistake. Don't be swayed by what the other retired guys are doing. Don't join a gym. And don't get together with a bunch of other retired guys and form a Motown cover band. Most importantly, do not write a book about your life. You only have enough good stuff for maybe 2 chapters. Most of the interesting things you've done, you can't even spell. And for sure, you're not going to like the ending. So just continue to do exactly what you did that brought you to this point. Nothing. Happy retirement. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Rothschild Sewage and Septic Sucking Services. Satisfaction guaranteed, or double your sewage back.
Okay.
Well, Harold and I put our 2 string balls together, and it's pretty decent size thing. Come on, Harold, show them what we got.
Okay, I'm coming. Give me the love, give me
Well, that should fill in your afternoon. And Dalton's bringing his string ball over to Adar's. According to Anne-Marie, he's got a fair size one, too. I hope I didn't misunderstand her. That would be him now. Where's the string ball?
It's right behind me.
Damn.
We're okay. It stopped at the hill.
Oh, it's rolling back.
Oh!
That string can be so dangerous.
I've never seen so much string in my life. This would be like a dream if it was a good thing. Well, this is a good thing. That baby is a winner, don't you? Let's gotta figure out how to get it down to the community center.
Maybe we had a vehicle we could push it down there. I mean, it rolls pretty good.
Push the possum band. All right, look, I'll go around the other side and I'll pull on it. You guys push on it. Okay, push it on. Come on, Harold, you can help out. Just like a big wedgie. All right, push. Push. Okay. All right, stand back, go back. Don't look out. I don't want anybody to get hurt. It's coming. Look, me feeling it behind the lodge down by the lake. We're going to go a little fishing. Bill pulled in just a little snug. I felt and I was giving him a little grief on that. Next thing you know, Ed does exactly the same thing. We really got to widen that road. So Ed comes around, we're giving him grief. He didn't put that thing in park. He didn't put the emergency brake on. And he said a carburetor problem. And he just grabbed anything there, grab it. Oh. See, that's what Russ can do to a vehicle. She's actually starting to pick up speed and heading right for the lake and Oregon. That is our local car wash, but you'll get the car back. So we're enjoying that, but we don't want to end this. We're going, we're good. No, that's a shame. That's a shame. No, that's a shame. Yeah. And tells us why he's upset is because actually Walter's still in the vehicle. So I tell him, just calm down. That's all right. Don't worry. We'll get you up. You know what? This is a modern age of technology. What I have on the possum band is a 50-ton power winch. And if you just wait, everything's going to be great. Don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. Got her all under control. Everything's fine. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll have him right under there. Not a problem. Not a problem. It's all right, boys. All taken care of. But of course, these 2 can't trust technology. They figure they better rescue Walter on their own. They don't trust the winch and all that, so on. So first thing they do is they try a ladder. And how did that go? Yeah, you just gotta relax sometimes in life. You just gotta go with the flow. Oh, inflatables, wading pool, and a pickaxe. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Did you get him? Are you okay, boys? And I come up there and just hook the winch just casually onto the rear axle of the unit. And you won't believe the power of this thing. It's unbelievable. And wave in a canoe and a life jacket or two. Yeah, it's not necessary, boys, but you know, you do what you want. I think we'll be fine. Any luck? So I'm wheeling her in, everything's going great, and I was a little surprised. Did not get the complete vehicle. But I'm thinking, you know, if we line up the bumper assembly and the taillights, you know, she's starting to take shape. So let's go back and get the rest of her. And again, it's just a bit of a waiting game, but everything's fine. What do we got here? That's a flare gun, Bill. Careful with that, Bill. Careful. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to hook her just right onto the bumper, and she should be a lot lighter with that rear assembly out of there.
Bumper's gonna fly up.
I don't know what that was. And it's the front quarter panel. Bucket seat. Turning into a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, this unit. And there's the hood. And I got her together pretty good. And guys, just one last attempt, I think. What are they going to take this time? You know, really not necessary, but I can bring Walter up. Using pretty much the same technique. So Walter saves the cars back together. And there's an important lesson in all of this. You can either be patient, or you can be a patient. My wife says that I have this bad habit of generalizing about things, so I throw a trick question at her. I ask her, is it always wrong to generalize? That's called a conundrum, see? She's stuck for an answer, but then I'm stuck for a place to sleep. There is one thing I can generalize. Guys like myself, we can tell you which page of the newspaper has the Sunshine Girl on, and we can tell you the hours of operation of every beer store within a 2-hour drive.
No, we don't.
Remember to replace the empty toilet paper roll. So I come up with a way to do it automatically. I put a cap on the bottom end of this little piece of ductwork here, cut a hole in there the same size as the core in the center of the toilet paper roll. Now, whenever I come to the end of a roll, the weight of the other rolls forces the cardboard core out and drops the new roll into place. It's a gravity feed, kind of like Moose Thompson at a buffet. Of course, now, it's not enough to have something practical in your home. It also needs to be decorative, doesn't it, huh?
I need a boot in my butt later on this month.
Bernice is going to love this. It's not just a toilet paper dispenser. It's what I call my jumbo model.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt the Red Green Show so that I may bring you the following important environmental message.
I wish I could do something like that.
Another one of my patented wilderness safety tips. Say now, here's a sight to see. A couple of happy-go-lucky noodleheads getting ready to leave their campfire. But what's this? Look closer, everyone. Smoldering embers just waiting to burst into a raging inferno. All it will take is a single gust of wind. An errant newspaper. And, of course, a carelessly tossed 5-gallon can of gasoline.
What the hell, Gord?
Fortunately, these two were smart. They were wearing flame-retardant clothing, perfect for smothering the flames. Whoops! Moving up on this bucket of sand. roads. Never parade around naked in a public campground. It's just common sense, isn't it?
Well, I could have done better. Well, it was a bad plan. It was a great plan, Harold. Possum Van had no trouble pushing that gigantic string ball. You know, if the community center had been uphill from here, we'd have no problem. But oh no.
Why didn't you just step on the gas, get the van in front of the wall, and then at least you could have slowed it down?
Well, and pass on a solid line, Harold. That is illegal.
Well, so is knocking down the community center.
All right, we got trouble, boys.
No, we do not have trouble. There's nothing about that string ball that ties us to the crime.
Oh, really? But when the ball hit the peak of the roof of the community center, it started to unwind. And it's starting to come back the same way it went, which means it's leaving a trail that leads right to the launch.
Oh, man, I don't want to spend my sexually active years in prison.
Harold, actually, it might be best. But don't panic. I'm just going to get rid of the evidence.
That works.
My wife was watching. I'll be coming straight home after the meeting today. I learned all about sharing. I shared the string ball, I shared my Possum Van, almost shared a cell. To be honest with you, I hope when that sharing continues on into the night, but again, that's your call. Thanks for watching on behalf of myself and Harold and the whole gang up here at Possum Lodge. Keep your stick on the ice.
I love doing this. Is a good idea for a long live video, but yeah, so I'm gonna do might stand for a little bit. But I still can't believe how many videos we have on YouTube already. Someone puts it in the chat, I'll read it. Who puts on Prime? Whoever puts anything on Prime? No offense, but I don't have Prime.
Tuesday?
Tuesday. Exactly.
Pretty much.
Yep. There it is. Exactly. Look at that douche over there.
I know, right?
Great
Getting
dude.
gas. Douche over there getting gas in his.
Oh,
Keep it going, keep it going.
oh shit. Oh my god, where the hell? What the fuck?
What?
Where'd you come from? You just popped out of nowhere. You hit the fence, and the next thing I know, you're right next to me. What the hell? Unless we were tandem drifting the whole time, and I didn't even realize.
We were, yes.
Oh, SSPD.
Oh, okay.
Over
Let's
in
get out of
Joshua there.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Is your car fucked? On my screen, it's all sorts of fuck.
Oh, nope, not on mine.
All right, you want to
I
fix
hear
it then?
hella sirens.
Yep, it's coming down this way. What's going on?
I don't know. It's not for us, so that's all I care about.
That guy's in his car, though, so be careful.
Probably get extensive honking because I honked at him.
He was lifted. God forbid that we honk at them. They can honk at each other all day.
I know.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Next time I'm a cop, I'm gonna write I'm gonna write another cop to fix that.
Do it. Where are we headed?
I don't know. We want to see
Where
what's
don't we usually go? Let's go on like let's go to like
coastal one.
US. Yeah, you have Route 1. You're like North Pumash over there.
Okay.
Down.
Yep. There's a cop right behind you. So.
Yes, sir. I was at that stop sign for a good amount of time.
Oh, you're making a right turn. You fuck! If you used a blinker, I would have known that.
Shit, is he following?
Yeah,
Sorry, was
the
that a
turn
bus?
Yes, there's a bus
No.
going up Panorama. I don't know.
What happens when you have multiple sims in game? More than what is usual.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
almost
you know what?
we're almost 50%.
Side road.
Oh,
Side road, and we'll smash it all the way down to see how it does in the dirt.
well, this is a Hellcat Challenger versus. Oh shit!
Scat Pack. Hellcat versus Scat Pack. Oh,
Oh.
well. Hellcat. Oh, that's right. We were going to both do that we're gonna both do Hellcats, but
This thing is fucking. Oops.
it has a weird handling line. I'll be honest
It's
with
very
that.
drifty.
Last episode I did with it,
Have you done times 2 torque or anything like that? Or?
no.
Okay.
It would probably make it even
EMS
worse.
mods?
Yeah, I would say those are good. Probably put the brakes on that bitch because it's just weird.
I have.
Okay.
I got all the EMS mods on it.
All of them?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
That thing.
Wow.
It's got all-wheel drive.
No. You should have ×2 on though if you're in a Hellcat. That thing should be smashing on this shit.
Do the Challengers not come all-wheel drive option, or?
I don't know.
I don't think they
Oh,
do.
drive? No, that
I don't
sounds.
think so. Yeah.
That sounds strange. But Charger, I don't even think a Charger would come in that high of a engine and all-wheel drive. To be honest,
It should. Yeah.
that would be nice.
It should.
I mean, shit. I'll have to get one.
Oh, Denver.
Oh, and a Cobb. I was gonna say no. I usually do that every time I fucking leave that spot. I always have that reaction because there's motherfucker bushwhacking it.
Yeah. Fucking bushwhackers. That's what they love.
We're going to a good area though, so
Yeah, there should
hopefully
be.
there'll be no cops.
Yeah. Also, with the amount of civs in the game right now, there's
Yeah.
less cops than normal. So
Keeping their eyes on us. No eyes on me. I'm driving around blind. Legally blind.
great.
Ooh, that's good, dude. It's just such a weird handling line. It is so weird.
It's a little strange.
It's a Bodie, and it does this weird. I can't even see the way it drives on my screen. Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, my friend's dead.
As
No.
long as
Holy shit! It looks
this
so
one has
bad.
no turns on it, we should be good.
You need a mechanic.
Absolutely wrecked my shit. My roof, there's a split in my roof now.
Oh
I
my
detached the roof from the.
That was such a gnarly accident. Holy shit!
That was such a Hellcat accident too.
It was.
Accelerating and it just.
Please reset your. Okay, I had to get off.
Ooh, I don't even know.
I don't know if there's one over this way.
There is not. I just realized that.
There might be one. I don't know. Maybe this gas station over here.
Impromptu mechanic.
Impromptu mechanic at the gas station.
His name's Harold.
Oh yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's a Hellcat specialist.
Specialist, too.
Yeah.
Specializes 2 minutes, not even 2 seconds or under, it's free.
Yeah. Yeah. It like turn like instead of the weight shifting